Hey, Transformer fans. Today we are looking at a sub-team of Decepticons. Originally I was going to do the Constructicons, but as I was making that video, due to problems beyond my control, I couldn't get the video to come out right, so today I'm doing the Insecticons instead. But before we start with the Insecticons, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week, starting at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you can get all, and I do mean all, of your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems. While you're there, you can get you can also get all of your accessories for them. But if you don't need, if you're not looking for, if you can't find it at Back to the Media, you can always go to Play It Again Games on Middle Row, right behind the sheets, and get your G.I. Joe fix or your video game fix. But if you're looking for something other than your video game fix, but you're looking for toys and collectibles, such as the Insecticons here, which I did get kickback from Time Travelers. The rest I got from Walmart.com or eBay. So, you can check out Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street and get your toys and collectibles fix. So definitely check them out. Excuse me. But if you're looking for stuff for your toddler, you can go to 106 South Loudon Street. All these places are in Winchester, Virginia, by the way. But if you're looking for stuff for your toddler, you could go to 106 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Thinker Toys. So you can go ahead and check them out and get everything that you need from there. You could definitely get it there. But if you're looking for comic books like Marvel or DC or IDW, you can go to 80 Waynes Lane. Which is the home of Four Color Fantasies, where you can check out all your favorite comic books. But if you're in North Carolina or Salisbury, North Carolina area, you can go to Comic Monsters. And while you're there, you can check out all the stuff you need from Comic Monsters. And as we're doing our shout outs, I'm gonna go ahead and move the Insecticons that we're not doing first. Because we are going to start off with this guy. What's his name? Bombshell. So we're gonna do Bombshell first. But if you're looking for a good place to get some Jamaican food, you could go to 39 Piccadilly Street here in Winchester to Tropical Islands to see Lloyd and his wonderful staff and get some great Jamaican food. But if you're looking to get all your tree work done, you could get hold of Mixed Tree Service here in Winchester and take care of all them unsightly tree issues. But if you're looking for a bank and you're in Winchester, you could go to Bank of Clark, or you could go to United Bank and get all some great banking needs taken care of, and have them take care of your stuff. So you could definitely check them out. But if you're looking for great insurance for like auto insurance, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, you can go to either State Farm or Farmers, and be a good neighbor and get your insurance. But you could definitely check them out. But If you're looking for place to get gas, you could go to either Sheetz or Handy Mart here in Winchester or wherever you can get your good quality gas at. And they also have made to order food, so you can get your gas tank full at the same time you get your belly full. So definitely give them a holler. And it's well worth the trip. But Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So if you're looking for a counselor to go to, you can see Robert C. Brown here in Winchester at Healing Grace Counseling Services. And definitely give him a shout. And if Rob's not your cup of tea, you could go ahead and see any of the other great counselors here in Winchester. Or you can get a hold of National Counseling Group or your closest counselor's office. So don't be afraid of getting help. It's well worth it. And while you're there, you could go and get all your you can get all your therapist needs met over through your psychiatrist needs met at Northwestern Community Services, and check them out. And definitely do that. That's if you're in the Winchester Front Royal area, or go to your closest psychiatrist's office. But if you're looking for somebody to talk to right now through text message, you can text 741-741. But if you need to hear a human voice, you can dial 988. So definitely, either way, check them out. If it's a real bad emergency, you can go to your closest emergency room. But let's go ahead and take a look at, like I said, this is Bombshell. But start off with his weapon, with the blaster. Which these are articulated. Each one of these little added pistols are articulated. So definitely good to have something like that on it. So here he is in his Rhinoceros Beetle mode, which is pretty cool. Very simply put together. But let's transform him into robot mode. So first thing you want to do is you can unhook the legs, and then you can swing them down. Once you bring it all the way down, you close the front end, bring the foot out. Second first, same as the first. Boom, you got the legs done. And then you could just easily, you swing the waist around, and presto. And then what you want to do next is take the arms, since they're on somewhat of a ball joint, spin them out, and then you just undo the hands. Goofy tripod. And spin them out like this. Same with the other arm. Spin it out so you can get the hand out. Spin this back around. And then this little piece up here, you bring this down. Lift this up to here. And then you got Bombshell in his robot mode, which his head can rotate just side to side, so you can look left and right. His arm is on a ball joint. He can swivel out like this, all the way around. He can bend at the elbow. Of course, he's got the wrist movement, but it's only due to transformation. And his legs can kick out to the side, kick forward, kick back. He can bend at the knee. Of course, he's got the toe movements, but it's only for transformation. So let's go ahead and put his gun in his hand. So there's Bombshell with his gun in his hand. So let's go ahead and put him off to the side so we can look at Shrapnel, which is a dung beetle. And then here's his little blaster gun for his cerebral cells. So these Insecticons are pretty cool. He don't really have articulation other than his little pinchers right here. But let's go ahead and transform him. And what you want to do is take his little pinchers, put them off to the side. And then you've got these little pieces that go in the front of his face and lift them up. And then just untap the arms from the sides. Spin them around so you can get the hands out. The second first, same as the first. And you got his hands, so you get the whole upper half of him done. Unhook the legs, slide them down, close the back. Same as the foot. Second first, same as the first. And then spin the waist around. And presto, you have Shrapnel in his robot mode. And of course his head can swivel just like bombshells. And his arm can lift about so far. It can go all the way around, but it is impeded by his little antenna piece. And of course his hand can move, but that's due to transformation. He can bend at the elbow. He does have a bicep cut. And then just keep his arm up, and he can lift his leg to the side, kick forward, kick back, bend at the knee. And of course, he does have the toe articulation, but just like kick back or bombshell, it's really caught up to the knee joint. And then you can just put it's really, the feet thing is due to transformation, where he can bend his toes. But then you got Shrapnel. So let's put Shrapnel to the side. So we look at the second G1 cartoon accurate Insecticon in Kickback, the Grasshopper. Of course, you got the little translucent wings that you could use as swords or whatever. And they are removable, as you can see. And his wings are translucent. So we can just take these off for right now. And then to transform Kickback, we can start at the feet. You want to swivel the little buggy feet around and turn them in. Get them to do a whole 180. Turn them in, fold them up. And then you can just fold his little bug legs into his robot legs and straighten them out. Bring out his robot toesies. Fold them out. Then you want to take his little wings, bring them back like this. You can take this little gun off of his back. So where you can take, they say you can take the face shield down, but I don't like to take it down. And then just rotate his head. Bring his arms down. You want to bend his little bug feet up so you can easily swivel his hands and then close them back up. Second first, same as the first. Bring his little fisty out. And then boom. And you got Kickback. Like I say, you could use these. You could put these like right here on his arms. So you could do this. And then put his little Tommy gun blaster. Which it is like, does look like a little Tommy gun. Well, it will be little in these guys' hands. Plug it in. Be like clay plug-ins. Plug it in, plug it in. So here you got kickback. And I'm going to put kickback right over here on this side. Because our next transformer is Ramsack. Which is the exact same mode of as kickback. So I'm not going to transform Ramsack on camera. But that was him in his grasshopper mode. So I'm just going to go ahead and transform Ramsack now. Just like I said, the whole transformation is exactly the same. And so is the articulation. So I'm just really going to have Ramsack all set up for you when I put him back on camera. So we talk about Ramsack. Now Ramsack is a G1 comic book character. But if you're more closely resembling the G1 cartoon, he could be a clone of Kickback. Okay, so let me bring these guys in so I could do a whole... Let's take a look at the Insecticons. Look. And I can 86 the tripod for right now. So here's the entire look of the Insecticons, which everybody is really familiar with these three. So if you just have these three, you can say you have a whole set. Or you could just add the other ones with them and just to have the whole comic book set. So you have the TV or just the whole shebang. I mean, I already have 4. I don't have the rest of them. Eventually I'll get them. You know, because the Insecticons were one of my favorite Decepticon sets. You know, from the cartoon. I thoroughly enjoyed them. Especially when they was like more anti-Decepticon than Starscream was. But Megatron tried to usurp them just as well as they tried to usurp Megatron. But this has been the Insecticons. Tune in next week as we're actually going to do a combiner. So I'll see you next week. Have a good one.